Really? 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 Do you want to go for a walk? Do you want to go for a walk? Or not? Shall I leave you here? I think he wants to go for a walk. Do you? You want to go for a walk? Still keen for a walk? Yeah, I accidentally tricked mud through the lounge and through the kitchen and through the conservatory before realising that I had muddy shoes, so Chloe's not going to be happy about that. Better get the Hoover out when I get back. I think Mr. Dyson's made vacuuming enjoyable. Well done, Mr. Dyson. Onwards. Yep, there he goes. You don't want to see that. I'm just carrying way too much stuff right now to even think about talking loads, so hold on a minute. Get rid of this at least. Need to get to bin. Ugh. Finally. Okay. Oh. Here it is. Oh, scissors. Okay, I've been playing around with making videos for, well, quite some time. Really, the first one that I made was with our honeymoon when I just bought a GoPro 3 something. That was nearly 6 years ago, and I just loved making the video of our honeymoon. But I've been toying with the idea of getting a proper camera, not actually making that step to getting an actual camera, a proper camera. I'm a massive researcher, so I did a lot of research into best cameras, lenses, all that sort of stuff, and I am mainly focused on video, so I've sort of had that in mind. I've sort of gone with things that are particularly focused on video. And so the one that came out on top was Sony Alpha 7 Mark II, Sony A7 Mark II. Let's crack into it. I'm always very cautious opening boxes. Here it is. It's a flimsy bit of bubble wrap there. So just, okay, there we go. Loads of manuals, stuff, power, strap. Okay, so I didn't say what lens I went for. Just a kit lens. Battery, adapter, USB cable. It'd be nice to actually film this with the camera, but I can't really do that. This is literally the only lens that I own. Ooh, that'll be the cookies. Ta-da! My wife's making cookies, so it's a good day. Camera itself, it's got a bit of weight to it actually, which is quite nice. So actually this camera right now, what is it, June 2020, I think is something like 6 years old. Came out in 2014 I think, although I'll correct it here if not. I kind of wanted to document this because for me getting my first camera is like, I don't know, just quite a memorable moment. And I feel like this is something that I just really want to pick up a lot more. Like I just really love making videos. Wow, what an abrupt end. So it turned out my iPhone ran out of storage, which is pretty much the most lame reason to stop recording. But anyway, I was talking presumably for some amount of time after that. I have no idea how long, but now it's another day, hence different top. Anyway, yeah, got the new camera. I'm filming with it now, so maybe you can see a difference. It's a little bit closer to me now. I'm just using the internal microphone instead of previously I was using my little mic, clip-on mic. Whatever reason, I'm just using the internal mic. Just want to try it mainly for this video. See how we go. There are just a few things that I want to try and do. So I'm just going to spend a bit of time just going out and about, going on some walks with our dog Rolo and just with some friends, and yeah, just see how it does in kind of normal kind of daylight type environments. See how it goes. So one of the big things that I really wanted in an upgrade was just depth of field. Yeah, just the lens and just that bokeh. Is that what you say? Bokeh? Bokeh? No, that's a bunch of flowers, isn't it? The bokeh. Good, bokeh. Bokeh. Anyway, yeah, that's just that was the main reason that I wanted to get it. Unfortunately, today the sun is just blazingly hot. No, it's not hot, it's just out. The sun is out. I mean, come on, it's England. So yeah, not going to get much bokeh because I've had to reduce the aperture somewhat, or increase the f-stop. So anyway, we won't be getting much depth of field today, but just thought either way, give it a little test run, see how it goes. This wind is yeah, pretty strong, so the audio is going to be terrible. But yeah, I've just been playing around with the settings a little bit. Just really experimenting, see how it goes. It also happens to be my lunch break, so feeling the pressure of time as always. But yeah, we'll see how far we get. We've at least got to throw the ball for Rolo a few times. Drop. Drop. Good boy. Sit. Sit. Stay. Stay. Go on then. Ready? Come. Hello, hello. Okay, so I've had a bit of time to play around with the new Sony Alpha 7 Mark II, and just wanted to give my feedback on kind of the camera, and just generally, yeah, how I found the actual camera. B, the difference in just filming with an iPhone and GoPros and drones and all that sort of other stuff compared to filming with like a proper camera. In this case it's a mirrorless camera. So firstly, it's just the overall quality of the image that I'm getting out is just way better, both in terms of the photo and the video, compared to the iPhone 7 Plus and iPhone 6s. See a difference here between when I was using my iPhone to record me opening the camera compared to here where I was recording with the camera. And secondly, coming on to the bokeh bokeh. Secondly, coming on to just generally that blurred background effect that you get with a lens where you can adjust the aperture and all that sort of stuff, compared to using an iPhone, which just can't really get that. Looking at this kind of video where I was videoing with the iPhone compared to this video where I was using the new camera, and you can just see this background blurred up here, and it just looks, it just has that quality look about it. Secondly, the thing that I've enjoyed and kind of have found that stepped up my game is just being able to play around with the settings and learning about them. Then I sort of talked about the quality of the video, but also the quality of the pictures is just awesome, just absolutely incredible. Here we've got a picture of an updo that my wife has done. She's a wedding hairdresser. Yeah, so this one is taken on her iPhone 7 Plus, and just using kind of auto settings. And then this image here is taken with the camera, and is slightly more exposed than this one, but it's just got a really quality look about it that you just, well, with the iPhone 7 Plus, for example, just don't quite seem to get. You can zoom in there, we're still getting a really quality look. Here's another picture of Rolo, our dog, that I took, and sort of with a low shutter speed, so that even though he was moving quite fast, we was able to get quite a crisp shot. So yeah, really impressed by the photo quality. And so the things that I found a little bit tricky using this camera compared to using an iPhone, GoPro, drone, that type of thing. The main thing was the focus. The focus is just a completely new world to me, to really have to think about making sure the subject is in focus, and so I did struggle with that, and I'm still kind of learning how to do that. Haven't really experimented with manual focus all too much yet. So I ended up going out and doing some night photography, and this is one of the images, kind of the best one that I got in the end, just this tree in this foreground and the stars. The main issue I had when I was shooting that was focus, which I thought was just not going to be an issue. So I was shooting in manual focus. I thought, just set it to infinity and surely that will be it. But it wasn't that simple. So I was tweaking it back, just also, dramatically, to see what the difference was, then tweaking it again, and it just took a lot of iterations to get the focus right, which kind of surprised me. And it was the same with video. I've been playing around with the settings to do like face detection and all that sort of stuff to get, hopefully this focus is okay. But the other thing that I have struggled with in terms of focus is that I can't see what I'm filming right now. I don't have a monitor, and the screen doesn't come round to the top or to the side. The other struggle I had, and just sort of a difference compared to using iPhones, GoPros, is the slow-mo isn't what I'm used to being able to get. Normally with the iPhone I can get 120 frames per second slow-mo. So for example, this little sequence here was all filmed at 50 frames per second, and I just wasn't, so I can only bring it down half time, and I just wasn't getting that slow-mo effect that I really wanted with Rolo running and jumping and getting the ball. So that's just something I'm getting used to, kind of thinking about. Maybe actually sometimes I will pull my iPhone out and use that instead. Overall, I'm really enjoying using this Sony Alpha 7 Mark II. Looked forward to using it for a lot of different things in the future. Travel videos and just home videos with the family, and whatever else I end up shooting. So yeah, hopefully many more shoots to come. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please like, comment and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Cheers.